Good evening, Kenton community. My name is Sabatino Samato. I'm your superintendent, and this is your weekly connection update. Quick overview of the connection. First, in my part, we go over the Hoover Elementary Fit Lab grand opening, and we also talk about our DLC, or District Leadership Council. We get into the safety tips for families focusing on AI this week. We then, of course, go to our school and district highlights. We move on to our recognition. So let's get a little bit deeper into the connection. First, Hoover Elementary Fit Lab grand opening. Folks, I'm sure many of you saw this on the news. It was all over the news this morning and yesterday, Thursday. It was just great, fantastic. A special thank you to all of our staff at Hoover, especially Miss Heather Radka. Everyone came together, worked with Independent Health to really take that new room that we created over there at Hoover Elementary and that wellness room and turn it into a fit lab with different designs, different symbols for kids to follow to really stay healthy. The teachers are doing a great job. It's just one example of how we have the best staff, second to none. Check out that piece on the Hoover Elementary Fit Lab grand opening. Then we get into our District Leadership Council. And folks, I'm not sure how many people remember, we've talked about it before, but we really talk and focus here in the district on student leadership. And our District Leadership Council, DLC, our members from the secondary schools all have PLCs, or Principal Leadership Councils. So our DLC comes together about 3 times a year, sometimes 4. They're led, the DLC is led by none other than our district student board representatives. This year we have Charlotte Brock and Alexis Castleman, who are our 2 student board reps that lead our DLC. And you should see the job that these kiddos have done. It's gone from myself and President Chimera, our board president. We came up with this concept, we started it off, and it's gone from us leading these meetings to it being totally student-led by our student board representatives. This week, they just recently focused on leadership and giving. And now we have our secondary schools coming together and really talking about service and giving back to our communities during the holidays, Thanksgiving, the holidays coming up, and really some great stuff there. Check out that story. We're so proud of our student board members and all of our PLCs throughout the district. Then we get into our safety tips for families, focusing on artificial intelligence. And folks, there's some really great tips there. Really what this focuses on, ultimately, folks, as much as we think as grown-ups that we know about technology, our kids are always going to know more. And the only way that we could really stay ahead of this game is by us working together to educate our students proper use of technology, how technology works, how to recognize stuff with AI in these days, artificial intelligence, and if things are real or if they're not, and even how to use artificial intelligence appropriately. Check out that section. There's some tips in there for all of our families. Then we get to our school and district highlights. 2 students sign intent to compete at Canisius University. Channel 7 reporter joins home students for farm to school taste test. Kenton hosts Niagara Frontier League Student Athlete Advisory Committee. Hoover Elementary takes part in week-long cup stacking challenge. Home students create cards for American Legion Post 205. Channel 2 features new Hoover Middle clothing closet. Edison Elementary students create cards and signs for Veterans Day. Kenmore-West tennis team celebrates 2024 season with famed Buffalo chef. Former District Attorney John Flynn visits Edison Elementary 4th grade students. And finally, we finish with our recognition. And folks, check out this story. Kenton Sailing Team. These are kiddos that came together. We're recognizing these 4 students from Kenmore East and Kenmore West who competed in the Mid-Atlantic Interscholastic Sailing Association Fall Invitational, a major sailing competition which took place in Maryland back on October 26th and 27th. The students were Kenmore West 12th grader Sophia Vinson and her sister, 9th grader Sasha Vinson. Kenmore West 12th grader Gage Johnson and Kenmore East 10th grader Mason Ham Devines. The team was only able to compete in this race because of its incredible fourth place finish at the Fleet Race Qualifier organized by New York State Interscholastic Sailing Association Northwest League on October 6th on Lake Erie. What is so amazing about this achievement in the story is that the students' first time sailing together as a team, and some of them had virtually no experience at all sailing. Folks, this is kids at their best, pursuing something that they think not only is fun and exciting, but a challenge, and them being extremely, extremely victorious in doing so. Check out that story. And it brings us to the end of the connection this week, folks. You see it's getting colder outside. I can't believe it. We're just a week and a half away from Thanksgiving, and this time of the year goes so quickly. Really focus with students on this marking period. It's very easy to get behind quickly, and then it's tough to catch up because the quarter goes so quickly, this time of the year goes so quickly. So really focus on that with kids, and let's enjoy a tremendous football game together as a family this Sunday as the Bills take on the Chiefs. Go Bills. Enjoy the weekend. Have fun making Kenton strong, Kenton proud, and helping us to move Kenton forward. Everyone have a safe and wonderful weekend.